Hello and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress-Rainforest Retreat. Now then, I was digging down another shaft here looking for metal, and the designations had to be stopped because we found warm stone. So I'm assuming that means we hit a magma flow or a magma pipe or something. So we're going to be abandoning that staircase. And on a side note, I'm building a barracks down here for the B squad, because we're going to be going down a bit more. There's still a little bit of this cavern that we haven't explored. Oh, granted, not much of it.
No more fishing.
This thing covers just about the entire level, but there's still this bottom corner, so I'm hoping for some kind of clue as to where the metals are. And I'm hoping I can find it down here. Just getting the floor of a barracks built there. Nothing particularly interesting. And the reason I actually brought you back now is because the land that we are has just been upgraded. I'll show you what I mean. We are now a metropolis, and we've been named a county of the kingdom. I'm not sure what exactly that means for us, but I'm assuming it's a good thing. And is that a giant spider there? Cave spider. So do we have to kill that, or is it just a random thing? And is this really where I ordered my men? Yes. Well, I want them. Yeah, it looks like this is actually the end already. And we can't get across here, not yet anyway. So might as well stand squad B down. That wasn't much to really look at. I remember we did get 3 more people on the dwarf list, so you're in this fort now. That was Running with Thermite, Killer Dibber, O66, and there was one other person and I can't remember his name. Oh, well, if you asked, you're on the list now, and you've got a dwarf in this fortress. And this is a bit behind, so I can't designate multiple Z levels at once here. And it was at level 60 that we hit the magma last time, so hopefully it's not like a huge magma sea that I can't get past, because I still don't have any metal of my own. Where was that barracks I was building? There it is. Let's build a door. Oh, wait, no. Let's have this mined out. Let's get rid of that, so we can have a doorway here. The barracks will be over here, mine shaft over there. It's not too big of a difference. Although, let's get the B squad, the labours of uncertainty, to get their little asses over there. Because I want to know what's in this corner. I want every corner of this cavern explored. Now then, who was it again? Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, it was Jay Cansey. Let's have a look now, and apparently I just need to make sure you are actually picking up. Yes, you have your iron two-handed sword equipped, and you have some metal headwear, so you managed to grab yourself a helmet. I know it's not exactly the weapon you trained with, but I figured we want some piercing weapons, and I figured you earned yourself a nice new shiny weapon after, you know, the whole losing a hand thing. My bad. That wasn't Gabber I was using, was it? What was it? Granite? Maybe. Well, you're getting granite now. So this is gonna be the barracks for you guys now, instead of, why do I keep doing that? Instead of the old silver mines, which I'm gonna have to start back up again just to give me something to trade. But I would rather find some proper metal before I do that.
Sir, here's the list. Looks like we're out of these things here, you see?
Don't tell
And
me.
Siru
Need to build some of these.
has issued a mandate. Make aluminium. You would ask for aluminium, wouldn't you? And apparently Siru isn't happy with his room anymore. Well, he's just going to have to get over that, because that's the room he's got. I'm pretty sure I sent... where was it I sent the B squad? It was over there somewhere, I'm sure it was. But for some reason they don't like it over this way. Wait, no, there he is. Let's try moving him over to this last little corner and see what we get out of that. Oh, what's an R? Rodent woman blowgunner. Well, let's pause that. Oh, it's Jay Cansey here again. Oh no. Yep, and Jay Cansey does not have his thing. His iron two-handed sword. Well then. Squad B, kill from rectangle. I want these two killed first. And who is this on the way to help Jay Cansey? This would be BV Bob. And let's have a look at your inventory. You have your silver warhammer, a copper shield, and a copper cap. So let's unpause this here. There we go, let's see BV Bob here. You punch a rodent woman, bashes her with a silver warhammer, bruising the bone, blocks, quite a few of them. The rodent woman stabbed you, bruising the fat, and then you bash them in the right upper arm, bruising the muscle. And let's see, there was someone else here. Jay Cansey, is it Posty? Let's see here. Yep, Posty's on the scene now as well. So there's her, Posty and BV Bob here, smashing into this one rodent woman. Bruising the muscle and bruising the stomach. Bruising the muscle. Jumps away, blocks, and a load of other stuff. So we're gonna let this run. I'm not sure how you do like 1 or 2 steps. So we're just gonna unpause this for a minute more. See how this works out. It looks like Jay Cansey, you've just got some few little injuries, nothing major. It looks like these guys are actually doing... Posty was braying the crap out of somebody, but something changed, I'm not sure what. Who's this? BV Bob, you better not be running, BV Bob. You know, you've got us a few bruises by the looks of things. So I'm not sure where the rest of the squad is, so I think we're going to call Squad A down here as well. Because these guys need help apparently for now. Oh, I hope that wasn't my guys dying. Oh, Jay Cansey, you're in trouble by the looks of things. Just getting piled on by these rodents. I'm not sure how this has happened, that my people are being overrun and... Oh, what was that? That was a dog that got struck down? Cat and Zunabub's corpse, a spattering of dog blood. Okay, so I'm gonna let this run for a minute or two longer. And yeah, it looks like Jay Cansey's just being piled on right now, and I don't think he can really do much.
No more fishing.
Nope, he's just bled to death. So things are not particularly going well here. Yeah, that guy's just attacking a dog, and he was attacking Jay Cansey before that. Yeah, it looks like we're actually getting beaten here. I really don't like that. And we've just hit a magma cavern. A great magma sea. Well then, looks like we're cancelling all these designations here. Oh, what's that? What's that Yellowstone? Aha. This is another cavern over here. What's this yellow stuff? Orthoclase. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if it's an ore or not. What have we got over here? Oh, this orthoclase. The hell are they? A crundle. Well, we've got more immediate problems right now. Ooh. And it looks like we found another cavern here. Maybe we hit that at some point. Did we go through it? No. But we did find another cavern to explore. But like I said, right now we have more immediate problems. Let's see. I need to military. Who else was down there? Posty, let's... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Is there a way I can view or... No, I can't. So it looks like we're just gonna have to find Posty on this list here. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just look for the dwarves in brackets. There he is. So let's go to where Posty is. There we go. Now we're back at the fight. So let's have a look at how Posty's doing. And you're lucky by the looks of it, Posty. You have actually some equipment. Let's have a look at you and your equipment here. You have a silver warhammer, an iron buckler, a bismuth bronze breastplate, a bismuth bronze cap, and 2 bronze low boots. So if you're lucky, you won't die. Gonna let that run a little bit. Get back to Posty here. Bruising the skull. Well, this is not good. They're all piling on top of Posty here. Hopefully your backup gets here sooner rather than later. A lot of this stuff is being deflected, the attacks on you, but I'm thinking that's your blood right there. Rodent Man's blood and a spattering of Posty's blood. Is that's Posty there? So he's actually rolled down the hill. But a lot of this blood is yours or Jake Cansey's. Who's this? We have other dwarves here now at least. This is Helix is here. And who's this guy down here? BV Bob. Looks like you're still fighting somebody. And there's another dwarf right here with you. Let's find out who that is. That would be Rax. So let's recent, where is Rax? There you are. I know that was when Rax was attacking the aha. Rax attacks the rodent woman, but she jumps away. Rax kicks the rodent in the right upper arm, bruising the muscle, strikes, load and misses. And quite a few back and forths and a few deflections. Okay. Let's let this run a little bit longer. Now how are you doing, Rax? How are we losing to bloody mole men? Okay, British guy, you're fighting now. And it's just a load of hit and miss. Helix, you're fighting, let's see. And it looks like you're going to town here, Helix. You run over to one of the spearmen and just start bruising muscle and jamming the bone through the shoulders muscle, and fracturing his left shoulder. So it looks like you're having quite a bit of fun here, fracturing bones, chipping bones, tearing spine tissue, jamming the skull through the brain, so you've just got a kill there. You go after a rodent blow gunner next, chipping bones, bruising muscle, tearing spines, fracturing bones, shattering false ribs, bruising fat. Let's see what else, chipping bones, bruising muscle, bruising the guts. It looks like, Helix, you are just going to town. Let's see who was next. British guy, you were fighting. What happened? It looks like you were starting to get the better of him and took one hit and ran away, British guy. And I'm going to be honest here, I'm not impressed about that. It looks like if you're not careful, Helix will be having your job, because he's just got another kill. He's shattering bones and killing people left, right and centre. Yeah, and there's another kill. This time just punched the rodent bloke, and let's see who's next. Posty, how are you doing? You're no longer stunned and you regained consciousness. So you survived, Posty. But let's get Squad A. Oh wait, no. Squad A and B. Kill from list. Rodent woman. Rodent man spearman. Cave swallow woman blow gunner. It looks like there is a lot of things for us to get killing here. There we go. So still only one man down from the squad there.
I've fished all the fish there are, so it's no more fish.
The Jabberer is fighting. I don't know what a Jabberer is, but Helix has decided he's going after that next. Bashes it in the upper body, and then Rax is here as well. And BV Bob. Rax decides to bite it on the top of the head, and he's just latched on. And it breaks his grip, but not before Jabberer bashes it in the head with his silver warhammer. Rax decides he's still not done, attacks it in the head, and then him, Helix and British guy here now. And you guys are just going to town on that Jabberer, whatever that thing is. But we have the entire military mobilized right now, trying to hunt down all these little things. Ah, who's that? This would be British guy, so let's find you. British guy bashes a Jabberer, and then a rodent spearman and a rodent woman spearman attack you. But it looks like you're fine for now. Let's see how Rax is doing. Still attacking that Jabberer, but it looks like he's got the better of it. Pecosi here. You're fighting a giant toad. Bash the giant toad, fracturing the bone. So it looks like you're getting the better of the giant toad. So let's let this run a minute more. Now who's fighting? BV Bob, let's have a look, see here. You were attacking the giant toad before you were interrupted by the rodents. Let's see, we've got Rax is still fighting. Still attacking that Jabberer. Pecosi, you are up against the giant toad still, and you're just annihilating that thing. My handling of this military situation. This is Bushy, new guy. It looks like you got one of the military dwarves from Squad A. So let's. This is your first fight, and you get stabbed in the upper body straight away, but it's deflected by your bronze mail shirt. Bash the rodent woman and shatter her left hand. Bruise her upper leg, and then you fracture her lower leg. Bash her in the upper body, bruising the muscle and bruising the heart. So you're not messing around, you've went straight to town on this bitch and you've just started plunging your mace square into her. Let's see here. That's where you bruised the heart. Attacked her in the lower body, bruised the gut, she looks sick. Hit her in the upper arm, bruising the bones. Left foot, bruising the bone. In the head with your silver mace, and guess what? You jammed her skull through her brain. And you lodged the wound, lodged it in her face. Rax is still up against that jabber and still just going to town by the looks of things. See, Pecosi, you're still up against that giant toad and it's having trouble breathing now, so you're making some progress. But gotta reassign the kills now because it seems to help if you reassign them every so often. Now there's a cave crocodile. All this stuff's just popped up out of nowhere. And it's spilling all over the place. That's a jabberer's blood. So what the hell is this jabberer? I've got to find it now. Ah, is this... This is Helix. I'm not sure what you're up to right now. But that's... Ah, is that the jabberer? Ah, that's Rax, and this is the jabberer, and it's just splattered in blood, mostly in its own blood. But I want to see this thing now. I want to get a description of it. A huge monster that lurks in caverns deep under the earth. It uses its wide beak to reach down and pluck up unsuspecting intruders. And there's all his injuries, and there's quite a few of them. So we're going to let this play out a little minute more and we'll redo the thing. So it looks like Rax is pushing that jabberer back. Let's see, yep, you're still tearing apart its skin. You punched it in the lower body and bruised its kidney. Tearing skin and fat and just ripping this thing to shreds every chance you get. See here, BV Bob, still attacking that giant toad. And then a rodent spearman and a rodent spearwoman come at you from the side. Bushy, you haven't gotten into anything else since the last time, so we'll let this keep going now. Now there's a giant rat. Let's see. British guy, you're fighting a rodent spearman, and it looks like he's getting the better of you. And Rax, you're still lacing into that jabberer, but it looks like you can only get flesh wounds for now. Oh, and Helix, you bashed the jabberer in the head and you fractured its skull and fractured its upper spine. So hopefully that's keeping it a little bit more immobile. BV Bob, you're attacking a spearman. A lot of their stuff is being deflected because they're only using wooden weapons. I would keep a little bit better track of these battles, but honestly they're going on all over the place, so I'm just letting them play out and reading you the reports. Rax, you are hacking the jabberer in the head, just tearing your way through the layers and layers of flat so you can get at the brain underneath there. Along with Helix, you and him just taking turns, and the skull of this thing has actually been shattered a few times, so it's just a bloody mess and pulp and it refuses to die. And British guy, you're still sparring away with that spearman. You can't really call it a fight because he can't hurt you too badly, not with his weaponry.
Ach, don't tell the elves, but all the fish are gone.
Let's see here, Helix, still going to work on that jabberer. This is just some random swords. Dwarf stabs the jabberer in the head, tearing apart the muscles, shattering the skull and tearing the brain. So that one guy that Rax and Helix had been working on for quite a while, the random swords dwarfs from Squad A has just turned up and stole their kill. British guy, looks like you're running again. I'm not sure why this keeps happening. BV Bob. Looks like you're out of the fighting at the moment. You either killed who you were after, or you've ran away to a safe distance. And British guy, you got some muscle damage here. Looks like this person you're fighting is quite good because they keep dodging your attacks. Either that or you're really bad. I'm gonna have to reissue my orders here. Leave that giant cave crocodile alone for now. Let's see, Book of Guns, you're fighting now. Strike at the rodent spearman, but the shot is blocked. So yeah, you've just run in, swinging and swinging, and you finally land your hit in the right foot from behind, bruising some muscle, and you just come in swinging. You don't want anybody getting in your way right now. This random swords dwarf is here as well, earning his keep. He's got a steel short sword, and he's already got his second kill, a rodent spearman. Book of Guns. Still swinging away at that rodent spearman, unless that guy just got him here. This is another rodent spearman. So yeah, we're racking up some kills right now, so let that go on for a second longer here. Right, it looks like the fighting stopped for now, so that's squads A and B again, kill from list. Yes, we're getting magma crab. I don't want to be fighting no magma crab. Let's get rid of that giant toad as well. We'll assess what the other dangers are afterwards. Oh, we found raw adamantine. Now that is good. We'll be having as much of that as we can get our hands on. I'm assuming it's this blue stuff over here. Rough-hewn adamantine walls. So this might be an adamantine pillar, in which case we are going to be digging the hell out of that. Straight down as far as we can go. And what are these things? These are the cave swallow people. And who's this? This is Kesharan, leader of the first squad. So we're going to let this play out a little minute here. See how this stuff works out. Kesharan, you're getting your ass kicked pretty much. I don't understand why my dwarves aren't doing better than they are. It looks like Kesharan here blocking and evading shots, and eventually it gets to him and he just lashes out. And straight away he doesn't want to be shown up in front of his men, and he charges at the entire group, bashing one in the guts. It falls over looking sick, runs straight past and charges with the next one, knocking him over and at the same time bruising their guts. He's not going to be shown up in front of his own men. Look at that. Strikes it, and an artery in the left wing has been opened. Looks like a lot of the stuff's been deflected, because Kesharan has his pick of the gear, with him being the leader. And just lashing out against these little pesky cave swallows. And finally some help comes. Rax turns up, he's on the scene. Turns up with his bismuth bronze battle axe, and he just starts chopping off limbs and shattering bones. Let's see who else we got. Kesharan, he's still refusing, and he's still going nuts at these guys. Strikes a cave swallow woman blowgunner in the right of her arm with his shield. Let's see who else have we got here. Whoa, 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 a dwarven child? A giant toad. Oh. The dwarven child punches the toad in the right. So, a dwarven child is now fighting for the sake of the fortress. And it looks like the cave swallows have just been torn to pieces. Pecosi, you're up against a rodent spearman. And you got another kill, jammed his skull through his brain as usual. It's the good way, that's how things are done. BV Bob, looks like you're going back and forth with a rodent spearman. Helix, cave swallows. And you're fracturing bones, blocking shots, shattering skulls. That's what I like to see. Bushy, cave swallow is your opponent. Once again, these things can barely hurt you because of your armor. Exotarius, you're in on the fight, and finally, let's see, hack a cave swallow, blowgummer, shatter the left true rib, tearing apart a lung, bruising muscles, tearing apart muscles, severing nerves. Let's see, hacks a... Oh, finally, you've weakened the enemy enough, and you hack her clean in half with your bismuth bronze battle axe. And it looks like that is the end of the cave swallows nearly. A Crundle. Okay, we have a Crundle interrupting on things now. A Mace Dwarf bashing them. Shattering bones. Bruising bones. Bruising. Shattering. Another Crundle here. Missing the Mace Dwarf. This Swords Dwarf is caught up to the giant toad and takes off its head. BV Bob, how are you doing here? It looks like you've got the better of that cave swallow, jammed its skull through its brain. So, squad A and B kill from list. These people are earning their bloody pay today. And we have more bonobos, and we have a jaguar, a magma crab. Looks like I don't particularly want to be going after the bonobos though. Oh, we got a troll. The hell? How are we meant to take on a troll? That can wait, we can take that on separately. I don't want my military getting messed up like that. Let's keep on the reports here. Okay, so why are my dwarves casually sitting around when there's enemies to kill? Oh, they're trying to get to the Crundles, but the Crundles can't get to us. Can they? Yeah, we could walk down there and kill the... Why aren't they going down? Oh, there's trees in the way. Okay. So let's pause this here while we don't have to worry about Crundles. That means I want that cave swallow dead. This cave crocodile. Crundles we don't need to worry about. A giant rat. Elk birds. Giant cave swallow. Well, I want the giant rat. I've seen that interrupt my people earlier. And I want the elk birds. I've seen what they can do if they find a dwarf who isn't in the military. They get angry and people die. So here we go. On the offensive again. Poor cave swallow woman, maceman and swords dwarf, just going nuts at her. She doesn't stand much of a chance. See, once people kill who they're fighting, they tend to get distracted. We don't have to worry about the Crundles, but it's the elk birds and the giant rat we do have to worry about. Get them dead. Military's on the move again. And this was actually down in the bottom caves. And what the... Oh, that's the troll. Okay, let's pause. Squads A and B kill the troll. No, just... Oh, why isn't this working? Aha, there we go. Now everyone should just pile on this troll here. Let's see, Mace Dwarf bashes the troll straight away and takes one of the teeth out of its head. Oh, and he's got hold of the Mace Dwarf and he's just shattered his bone in his wrist. And did I just see that troll die? Yep, Exotarius hacks the troll in the head, shattering the skull and tearing apart the brain. He didn't actually use the skull to tear apart the brain, but it still counts as a kill in my book. And this has just been an absolute clusterfuck down here. We don't have to worry about the Crundles. Now it's just this giant rat and the elk birds to worry about. Oh, not the giant cave swallow. That doesn't look like it'll be a problem for now. Looks like people are actually being interrupted by elk birds already. Larry, I hate you. He was with his silver battle axe, severing nerves, tearing apart lungs, shattering bones and skulls. Oh, and you shattered the skull and tore apart the brain of an elk bird. Good. That's one less of those little guys to be worrying about. And it looks like we're actually taking everything that these guys had. Like all these shields and goblin spears. Preserved, chopped, rough for the liver. Okay, so those guys actually had stuff that we could take. That's good. Let's have a look at the reports now. Cave crocodiles fighting. He's fighting Book of Guns. And it looks like this is... He's fighting Book of Guns and Pokey Dude. And it looks like Pokey Dude is being mauled by the crocodile. And then... Oh, excuse me. And then Book of Guns shows up to save him. Oh. And Pokey Dude, you just lost your right lower arm. Congrats. You just bled to death. We'll sort you out with a new dwarf after this. It looks like Book of Guns, you're in trouble now with this cave crocodile. Book of Guns, you just died. Hold on, we're going to pause this. We can't be having that. Book of Guns has been around for quite a while. And I don't like the fact that a cave crocodile is being named for killing dwarves. It just doesn't sit right with me. Let's see, Larry, I hate you. You're next up on the bench here. And let's see, Cave Crocodile shakes the glassmaker, so he's in our fort somewhere. And Larry, I hate you. Bruising muscle, tearing apart fat. This is not good. I'm not sure where this thing is, but I didn't think it would be this much of a threat straight away. Let's see, the giant rat, BV Bob. Bruising the skull, bruising the muscle, bruising the fat, bruising the bone, bruising the muscle and the heart, bruising the guts, bruising the muscle. So you're just mainly doing cosmetic damage against that so far, BV Bob, but you are getting better. Let's have a look at these reports here. And it looks like Larry hit you, you're demolishing this cave crocodile here. That's good. We could use some wins. Okay, nothing else for now. In fact, let's have a look at the giant rat. Okay, so you're doing your damage, everybody. Okay, let's have a look. Can we find the cave crocodile is fighting? I can't. The glassmaker. Yeah, the cave crocodile just annihilated you. Luckily he was no one important, just a random dwarf. That's unit list. Let's see if we can find this cave crocodile. I want to know if it's dead or not. Aha, wild animals. So we have all the crundles here, them few elk birds that are left, pond grabbers, and this is the deceased. Oh, Killer Dibber, one of the new guys, he's deceased. Pokey Dude, you died. Book of Guns, Jake Hansey. But it looks like you've had your revenge. But now there's them last few elk birds to deal with. And apparently some pond grabbers. I don't like the sound of their names. Sorry if you can hear that in the background. That's someone honking the horn. I'm going to pause the record until that's done. Okay, we're back. So we're going to order the final wave of assaults here. And apparently that giant rat is still wandering around, but that thing was dead, I think. No, BV Bob's still attacking that. And it looks like there's corpses being dragged about right now, all over the place. Let's have another look at these reports. Okay, there's nothing happening right now. The military's just moving to their next targets. This has been a bit of a dramatic episode. It's been war all the way through, and we found adamantine.
I'm going to keep this thing.
And he's grown a Kesharan is grown attached to a silver mace. That's good. Why isn't that road built? Unsuspend that. Anything new? No. Excuse me. T, what's a T? Giant toad. Well, apparently we're cutting up some of them. They're all getting butchered. Still nothing new on the reports. Let's have a look at the unit list here. These are all the things we've killed in our time here. A lot of bonobos, and we've had a lot of our own killed. More than I would like. Okay, we still have some elk birds and some pond grabbers to kill. Plenty of crundles around.
A baby's been born.
Okay, somebody had a baby. Good for them.
Dwarf says he has an amazing idea.
And somebody's been taken by a fair mood.
Useless.
A clothier. Well, and I think I'm finally going to get round to setting up bookmarks. How do I do that? B for bookmarks? No, that's for build, isn't it? I'm not sure how I would go about that, to be completely honest. But this adamantine is way down here. Let's see if we can find our other caves. There's one. Let's see if we can find the stairs there. So the adamantine, I think, was at the bottom of this shaft. Where was it? Oh, I've lost it. No, this can't be happening. Where was that adamantine? Why didn't I bookmark it when I had the chance? Okay, I'm going to pause this while I try and find that adamantine. It's on level 57. No, yeah, 57. So I'm going to designate this out now. And I know there's something about adamantine wafers, but I'm not sure if you need to do that or not. I'm not sure how any of that works. So for now we're going to pick at what we can get as far as the adamantine goes. More elk birds are fighting. That one's getting its ass kicked. And so is this one. Good. He's using a candle nut spear. Okay, let's
Don't tell the elves that all the fish are gone.
in fact, we'll just leave that for now. We can sort the A squad out in a little while. Yeah, the elk birds are getting messed up. Yeah, they're just about dead. Let's see here. Kesseran, you're fighting a cave swallow woman, so you haven't actually been fighting in a while. Mace dwarf attacking an elk bird. Larry, I hate you. You've been standing down for a while now. Let's go back up here and see if we can find where we are with this situation. 3 elk birds left to kill. Okay, well, last push for the squads here. There we go, 5 more enemies, that's all you have to take care of now. And I can't wait to get my hands on this adamantine and start crafting stuff. What we need most is helmets, chest pieces, and leggings seem to be the most, chest pieces and leggings are what we seem to be missing the most of. A lot of people have helmets. Pond grabbers. British guy, you're fighting again. What are you fighting now? An elk bird. And you jammed the skull through its brain, lovely. And again, jam the skull through the brain. Let's see how many of these we have left. The 2 pond grabbers. Looks like that's it, and 1 more elk bird, and then we're done. Oh yeah, looks like we've hit a full section of adamantine here. I am a very happy chappy right now. Well, now let's go back up to the smelters and see just how this adamantine works. Here's our fortress here. Let's get down to the crafts level. Now then, smelter, where are you, smelter? Well, there's one. Let's okay, so we don't do it from here. Why can't I do that? Requires adamantine strands. Well, where the hell do I do that? Someone's gonna have to explain adamantine working to me. So you know what? I think I'm gonna end this video off here, and somebody can explain adamantine crafting to me in the comments, please. And I'll, as always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.